99% of people misunderstand evolution's biggest concept. The search for a singular missing link is fundamentally flawed. We often visualize life as a straight ladder, reaching for a peak. This ladder analogy is the first major mistake in evolutionary understanding. But evolution doesn't seek perfection, it seeks adaptation to immediate surroundings. Now that we understand the linear view is flawed, let's explore the true structure. The second mistake involves misinterpreting fossil evidence for continuity. We often expect every intermediate form to leave a clear, perfect record. But the fossil record is inherently incomplete, shaped by rare preservation. But gaps exist not because evolution paused, but due to geological chance. The missing link implies a single necessary precursor for every major change. This ignores the reality of parallel and radiating evolution across many lineages. Instead of one link, we have thousands of overlapping transitions. But each discovered transitional fossil simply becomes a new node on the tree. This leads us to the third, and perhaps most pervasive, scientific mistake. Mistake 3, assuming evolution has a predetermined goal or destination. Humans are not the pinnacle. We are merely one successful outcome of adaptation. Our existence is contingent on a specific, local set of environmental pressures. An A shark, for instance, is just as finished and perfectly adapted as we are. It's simply adapted to a different set of rules in a different time. And now that we see the three pitfalls, let's synthesize the true tree of life. This tree is not a single trunk, it's a sprawling, interconnected bush. But every junction represents an adaptive divergence, not a failure to advance. Extinction events simply prune the bush, clearing space for new growth. Consider the transition from water to land. It wasn't one creature. It was a gradual array of structures across many different early lineages. But take flight wings didn't evolve perfectly in one step from ground runners. They arose from gliding, climbing, and rudimentary flapping attempts simultaneously. But each structure was functional at its own level, optimizing local survival. But even the first complex cell wasn't a single event, but a convergence. The evolutionary maze is not solved by finding one central path. It is understood by mapping the entirety of the interconnected pathways. Modern genomics confirms this branching reality through shared DNA heritage. We see shared ancestors, not sequential upgrades for every single species. The search for a single link ignores the simultaneous successes of cousins. Our lineage is just one twig that happened to survive environmental bottlenecks. Notice the incredible diversity in morphology, even among related groups. They each presented a unique, robust solution to the immediate environmental challenges. If we only looked at the tiny, scurrying mammals, we'd miss the giants. Evolutionary success is defined by survival, not by attaining human-like traits. Let's revisit the concept of the branching tree, the accurate model. The trunk represents deep, shared ancestry, far removed from us today. For relatives may diverge millions of years ago, yet still share features. But our bipedalism is a specialization, not an inevitable step for all primates. Many successful hominin cousins remained adapted to forest life below. These cousins offer crucial insight into alternative paths evolution could take. Mistake 1. The idea that evolution moves toward increasing complexity or intelligence. Parasites often evolve simpler body plans to maximize replication efficiency. Simplicity can be the ultimate evolutionary success story in a stable niche. But our ancestors were not consciously striving for our modern form. They were solving immediate problems, finding food, shelter, and raising young. This constant local optimization creates the illusion of a grand, upward march. But look closely, the web is built on necessity, not a drive for better. Every successful species is, by definition, perfectly adapted to its current niche. If the environment shifts, that success may vanish instantly, creating new gaps. The missing link is a conceptual relic of older, simpler scientific thinking. The reality is a vast, multi-dimensional network of successful experiments. But understanding this complexity requires abandoning simplicity's comfortable narrative. What the journey of life is defined by branching divergence, not a linear march forward. Embrace the bush, not the ladder. That is the comprehensive truth of life's history.